Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. A popular XRP chart analyst insists that it's highly likely, very plausible, that XRP dominance is going to exceed 30% this market cycle. So we're talking about 30% of the entire crypto market cap being comprised of XRP. Now, mind you, at the time that I'm recording this, Bitcoin dominance is what? Probably, it's about half the market right now, isn't it? Yeah, so it's $1 trillion, and it got almost $2 trillion market cap. So it's a little over half of the entire crypto market cap. Bitcoin is 50%. So then if you're talking about XRP having 30%, that might seem like a lofty goal, but let me tell you something right now. There is absolutely historic precedent for this before. XRP has had that type of market cap in the past. It's absolutely plausible that it could do it. And I'll share with you the exact thoughts on this, but I mean, we've seen it before. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't get the prediction game, but is it absolutely within the realm of possibility? Yes, emphatically yes. And it's, again, like I keep saying, it's another one of those things that when prices, it appears to be suppressed in the eyes of many, it just seems impossible that such a thing could occur. Yeah, it's impossible until one day you wake up and XRP's melting faces, and then you find out it actually wasn't possible, and you were just being impatient and whiny. That's pretty much it. And I know that's not most of you listening, but there's some people that they really get hit hard by the market, and that's what it does. It tortures people, But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And by the way, I will mention, if we do see XRP above 30%, well, based on the size of the market now and supposing where it would be in the future, which presumably would be bigger, I mean, I'm not going to make a price prediction, but this should safely mean double-digit XRP in terms of price in United States dollars. Why wouldn't it be over 10 at that point if this happens? And I kind of want to drive a couple points home before getting to that exact analysis. So take a look at this. This is a post last night from Willy Woo, one of the most popular chart analysts in the world of crypto, 1 million followers on social media platform X. And he wrote the following. For those considering Bitcoin, remember to hold for 4 years. It's never returned below 30% annualized for a 4-year investment, no matter how badly timed. And so, folks, this does drive at a basic concept when I'm trying to set things up in a particular order, build up to the part where we talk in depth about the analysis having to do with XRP dominance being over 30%. I have to address this. It feels impossible, like I was saying this just a second ago, but that's just what the market does. And so we've had 4-year cycles, right? I'm sure you're familiar with this well-known concept in the world of crypto. And that's why, even if you bought a cycle top because you're the most unfortunate, unlucky person, whatever, you're the most crazy FOMOing and euphoric person ever, and so you bought the actual top of Bitcoin, the highest price for the cycle, 4 years later, you're in the green again. You have made profit just by waiting, because it's not as important timing the market. I don't seek to time the market. It's about time in the market. How long are you holding? And see, this perfectly illustrates something that I've said before about my XRP holdings. Because I jumped in at a weird time, right? I jumped into crypto November 2017. Purchased my first XRP November 17th, 2017. A few weeks later, as you know, XRP went on its face-melting rally, ultimately hitting almost $4. And then, towards the second half of December, Bitcoin was peaking out around $20,000. Weird time to jump in the market, right? But once I saw that the crypto bubble had popped, I was like, this might take a few years, right, before we bottom out and get back to the upside. And so that's why, for almost, I'd say the majority of the first 3 years, strong majority of the first 3 years that I was holding XRP and I was buying, because I was regularly just purchasing, dollar cost averaging in, I was down on my investment. There were not that many moments in time for the first 3 years I held that I was above that. But wouldn't you know it, we get out of that range of that market cycle, and other than, when was the last time that I was down? Like March of 2020? Yeah, so you hit a new plateau, and then if you were buying during the previous bear market, you're out of it, which is what I did. That's exactly what I did. And it's not, so it shouldn't be surprising, but I understand leading up to this, yeah, you're going to feel beat down, but I want to make clear this is not unique to XRP. And this kind of drives it home, the point home. So this is a post from chart analyst Credible Crypto. He was talking about HBAR, which I know a lot of you hold. It's one of my largest holdings right now. It's been moving up. It actually might be my second largest holding at this point behind XRP. But you can look at this. This is a 90-day chart here. Over the last 24 hours, it's up 12.4%. Over the last 7 days, 34.77%. Over the last 30 days, 61.1% increase. And over the last 90 days, 80.28% increase. And I highlight this to note that the HBAR community has been throwing a hissy fit recently. And again, I'm not even claiming it's most people. It's just that the people who are most emotionally disturbed, they're the ones who are vocal. So it makes it feel as though like the optics are such that it looks like the entire community is a bunch of whiny bitches. It's not true, but that's how it looked for the XRP community. That's how it looked for HBAR. In fact, to the point where we even saw recently an XRP community member getting a lot of public attention. Crypto media ran with this story, all sorts of crypto media outlets. There's a very well-known influencer in our community pushing for Ripple to do something to fix the price of XRP because it's not doing what it should be doing. And literally the same thing happened in the HBAR community. I highlighted it on my channel. Somebody was pushing to have the Hedera Governing Council, which, by the way, is a decentralized autonomous organization. There was like some sort of, I think it was like a change.org a petition to try and get them to do something to fix the HBAR price because it's crap. It was happening at the same damn time. It's hilarious to me, as if a decentralized autonomous organization could actually do that anyway. It's completely absurd, but decentralized folks. But that's the type of sentiment you get. And so HBAR, at least to this point, has been running to the upside, and we know that XRP lags behind, so maybe we in the XRP community, maybe we have to hold a little bit longer, but it's the same damn thing here. It's about time in the market. And so, yeah, we're not seeing a big market dominance for XRP right now, but I firmly believe we will in the future. If this market's going to go, why wouldn't XRP be a part of that? It's going to be gigantic. And so Credible Crypto wrote the following about HBAR. It's actually very straightforward / simple at the moment. Move off the lows at 8.1 cents gave us our first low time frame impulse. We are currently consolidating / correcting that in a second subwave, looking for a third, fourth, and fifth after this to complete this first wave up, ideally somewhere between 20 to 30 cents. And folks, I've held HBAR for a little over 3 years now. I've been down on this for almost the entire time. It's the same story with XRP. So I was down on my XRP for most of the first 3 years. I've been holding XRP about twice as long, though, now. So now I've been safely in the green for a long time. But look at HBAR. Now I've been down on HBAR for most of the last 3 years. What happens when we get to the next market cycle? Which, well, I mean, arguably we're in it now, of course. It's a whole new plateau then, right? So it's the same damn concept. And so I was buying HBAR as low as 4 cents. I don't know, 4.5 cents, whatever it was, somewhere around there. It's now 11.3 cents. Credible Crypto saying, hey, 20 to 30 cents. It's the same story with XRP. And he's noting XRP is basically going through the same thing that HBAR is going. I highlighted that in a recent video. Like, he firmly believes that is indeed the case. And he also shared this post this morning. This evening. 3 years ago, I made my first YouTube video on HBAR, which explained my bull thesis on Hedera and why I believed it would be a top 20 coin. At the time, HBAR was ranked 70 plus. Today, it's ranked 24. And so again, I'm just trying to make the point, like it is improving. And what, honestly, despite the sentiment, like XRP, it's number 6 in market cap. That is success. That is literally success staring you in the face. And then there's also this, and this is another example of this. And this comes from chart analyst Crypto Insight UK. He's talking about Flare here. What else was in the gutter? Flare. It bottomed on October 19th. I'll remember that date probably forever because by dumb luck, I just happened to buy on the day that Flare hit its actual bottom, and it's way higher in price. And I bought it around 0.8 of a penny. And at the time I'm recording this, it's probably like 3.4 cents or something like that. So a 4-fold increase in a matter of months. But same thing here. And so Crypto Insight UK wrote, honestly, such a bull on Flare. After my short chat with Hugo Fillion at Ripple's Swell in November, I've been adding to my bags. They are unloading a ton of products this year, from F assets to layer cake. In terms of price action, if Flare can clear the 5 cent range, I would suggest we full send up towards 18.7 cents. RSI crossing bullish on the monthly. Things are looking good. And so, folks, it's the same story with all these coins. XRP, HBAR, Flare. Pick your coin. I'm just trying to give you a few real-world examples here. Sentiments in the gutter, and then what happens? The market moves up. XRP is part of the market. So even if we have to wait a little bit longer, because historically that has been the case, all right, I got time. I've been here over 6 years. I'm not the least bit impatient, because that's what it takes to make life-changing wealth in crypto. And now my crypto, since I've been holding crypto for over 6 years, is worth way more on the whole. Way more. I'm not down on much these days, I couldn't have said that, a year ago. I was down on a number of things a year ago, but the stuff that I was down on, it was the stuff I had bought more recently, right? It is what it is, folks. And so the dominance for XRP, I believe it's coming. I don't pretend to know when, but that's what I think is most likely. Which brings us to what chart analyst E. Greg Crypto has to say. And I find this entirely plausible. And so he's got this XRP chart on your screen. It's a XRP dominance percentage. And you can see at the time that he published this, which I think was this morning, right? Yeah, it was this morning. So this is some of the latest stuff from him. XRP dominance, only 1.55% out of the whole market. But see, that's the thing. Money rotates throughout crypto, and when it goes, it goes. So check out what he had to say here. He has this chart, and he's calling the structure, he named it Athena's Pillar. And he writes, XRP dominance, 3 targets, and Athena's Pillar. To better understand the significance of this chart, I highly recommend reviewing 2 previous posts, and then he lists them. Now, for the sake of time, I'm not going to go back and review those. I think I can get the ideas I want to get across sufficiently without doing that. But the rest of the post reads as follows. Current analysis. While the call for the dominance breakout was accurate back then and pushed the dominance to 4.07%, it didn't quite satisfy our expectations. Currently, the whitish blue circle represents a crucial bounce zone. If the Athena's pillar line is breached, it could indicate an unhealthy breakdown, potentially leading to challenging times ahead. However, I remain confident that a bounce will occur, supported by various oscillators, signaling a positive move. The next target is 2.2%, with subsequent targets on a macro view being target 1, 6.4%. And again, these are dominance levels that he's talking about right here. Target 2, 17.6%, and target 3, 31.5%. And we have, folks, I don't make predictions, like I said, I'll keep saying it. I don't know if it's going to happen. We have had XRP dominance at its peak over 30% in the past. And it's a short-lived thing, but that's what we're here for. Because we're expecting it to rally up dramatically. Pure euphoria. Everybody take my money. That's the type of environment we're looking for. And those people will be our exit liquidity. That's the plan, right? For us that have been here for years, however long it's been, most of us have been here for at least a few years, right? That's the goal. And if you're talking about getting anywhere near that level of dominance, these prices are going to be double digit. This would be absolutely insane. And so that's why I wanted to, preface, all of this analysis with some additional thoughts, because it's totally plausible. Everything we're seeing right now, it is normal. What we really need to see is the stock market continuing to move to the upside. I've shared in my last video some information about that. It hit new highs. If you're looking at the Dow Jones, if you're looking at the S&P 500, new highs today. Again, now, of course, we're at a scary resistance level, but if we can actually get through that, my God, crypto's going to follow, and we're going to have a crazy freaking alt season if this happens. I mean, if Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, XRP will follow. And even if XRP lags behind, fine. I won't care when it's all said and done. That would be fantastic. When it goes, it goes. But XRP is part of the market, and when it happens, it happens. It's just I've been in this too long. I get it. Everybody bitches about every single coin when it's not doing what they want it to do. That's just the truth of it. There's nothing wrong with XRP. Period. Nothing whatsoever. It's never been better positioned than it is right now. That's the truth. That's my personal opinion. That's what it looks like to me. You guys tell me what you think, but I've never felt this optimistic about XRP. For good reason, and the legal clarity, that's unquestionably going to help. XRP was shackled last market cycle because of the SEC crap. Now it's not. This will not be a hindrance in terms of money flowing in. It's going to go. If the market's going to go. then XRP being a part of the market would go, would it not? Isn't that what's most probable anyway, even though none of us know? None of us know for sure, but isn't that reasonable? I think so. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.